Dear students, today, inshallah, I'm going to explain the second part of King Lear. Okay, as we said before, that King Lear divided his kingdom between Goneril and Regan and their husbands. Okay, because he told him love words, but he didn't give Cordelia anything because she didn't say any love words to him. Okay. In this part, the King of France and the Duke of Burgundy knew what Lear had decided about his youngest daughter. They knew that she had nothing but herself to bring them. So the Duke of Burgundy refused to marry her. But the King of France wanted to marry her, and he told her to say goodbye to her sister and to her father, and she would go with him and be his queen. The king went to Goneril, and there he saw Caius. He was the Earl of Kent. Okay, Caius had chosen to stay in Britain to be the King Lear servant. Okay, but if he was discovered, he would be put to death. So he dressed as a servant and offered his services to the king. And the king was very happy because of this honest servant. Okay. Every time Goneril met her father, she showed him an angry face. And when he wanted to speak to her, she pretended that she was ill. She told him that 100 knights were useless, and she ordered her servants to neglect and disobey her father's orders. After that, Lear ordered his horses to be prepared to go to other daughter, Regan, okay, and taking his 100 knights with him. Also, he sent his servant Caius with letters to his daughter to prepare for his arrival. But Goneril sent letters to her sister, told her not to receive him with such a large number of followers. And when he went to her daughter, when he went to Regan pretended that she was tired and convinced him to go back to Goneril. So, by this time, he realized that he was wrong. Let's read this part of the summary. He was very sad, and he decided to divide his kingdom between Goneril and Regan, Earl of Kent, who loved the king as his father, blaming him for his situation. Lear ordered him to leave the kingdom within 5 days. Cordelia was married to the King of France and went with him, and she was very sad she left her father. Lear went to stay with Goneril. She began to treat him in a bad ways. Also, the servants were rude to him and didn't obey his orders. When he decided to go to Regan, she pretended that she was tired and convinced him to go back to Goneril. Now he realized that he was wrong. Okay, answer these questions with me. Number 1, how did Regan prove to be worse than her sister? She treated him badly when he arrived to her place and asked him to reduce the number of his knights. Okay, number 2, show how Kent found a way to prove his faithfulness and love to his master. Again, show how Kent found a way to prove his faithfulness and love to his master. He disguised in the character of Caius to be near to the king and serve him. He disguised in the character of Caius to be near to the king and serve him. Number 3, what did Lear find the difference between promises and actions? What did Lear find? the difference between promises and actions. When he went to stay with his daughters in their places, they treated him badly, but at first they were good with him. Again, when he went to stay with his daughters in their places, they treated him badly, but at first they were good with him. Okay? Thank you for today. Goodbye and good luck.